my name is Shu-shanti and welcome back to Shu-shanti Yoga. Today we'll be doing a short hip opening exercise. I'll be showing a few poses that can really help relieve stress, lower back pain, improve posture, and have an overall positive effect on your life. So first we'll begin laying on our backs. And we want to take our right hand and just reach down just to make sure that our fingertips are brushing the back of the right heel. You want to have that right heel as close to the bum as possible. Now take the left knee and bend it forward and cross it. Cross your left heel over the top of the right knee. There will be an opening in the shape of a diamond in between your legs. Take your hands and put them through that hole. Interlace the fingers on top of the right knee and flex both feet upward. And just get nice and aligned here. Make sure your hips are squared. And with every exhale, we'll draw that knee in closer to our chest. And just remember to keep the feet flexed. Very important for the alignment. And you'll feel a beautiful stretch in the outer side, the outer hip, the left hip. And just enjoy the stretch. And it can be kind of intense in the beginning, but breathe into it and enjoy it. And rock back and forth, left and right. You'll feel even more of an opening. And if you want to take this pose further, take your right hand and wrap it around and grab your shin so that the sole of your foot is in between the crease of your elbow. And take your opposite hand and wrap it around so the crease of the left elbow is on the outside of the left knee. And bring that in. And you want to kind of cradle your shin and your foot and your knee like a baby and rock it back and forth. And on an exhale, if you're able to, bring the right leg down and have it hover over the ground. And we'll come into a flat back half pigeon pose. You can just sway that foot left and right, flex the foot, point the toe. Enjoy that stretch and bring the knee back up. Now to come out of this pose, gently take the bottom of your left heel and place it back on the ground. And we'll do the opposite with the right leg. So take the right leg and bend it over the left knee and scoot the left ankle toward the bottom. Make sure everything is squared and aligned, become nice and comfortable. And again, take the hands and put them in between the diamond, in between the legs. Interlace the fingers over the left hip and draw that left knee into the chest. Very beautiful pose. And with every exhale, draw that knee in a little more. Remember to keep those feet flexed. And rock back and forth. This really helps to align the hips and strengthen the internal muscles and the hip flexors. Okay, now we'll cradle the knee and the foot, interlace the fingers, and draw that front leg in even more toward the chest. Rock back and forth. And extend the left leg and let it hover above the ground. And if this is not comfortable for you, just let that left leg hang and gently place it on the floor. But if you want to keep that leg active, feel free. Rock back and forth. Very relaxing. And point the toe, flex the foot. Curl the head up to engage the core. And exhale. Bring that knee back up. Foot flat. Come out of the pose. Take the left hand and remove the right heel. Place it gently back on the ground. Okay, next we'll come into a frog pose. So we'll take two pillows. And this is just for supporting your knees. And place them right outside we'll take our knees and spread them on top of the pillow. Now take the feet, the inside of your feet should be lying on the ground. And make sure the ankles are parallel with the knees. Alignment is very, very important in this pose. Push the hips back and place the hands in between your knees. And this may be as far as you can go. But if you want to take this pose further, or whenever you're ready to take the pose further, just inch down onto your forearms. And really try to spread the knees a little more. Make sure your knees are aligned with your ankles again. And really submit to this pose. This frog pose is a very, very healing pose. You're opening up the hip bones, you're working the hip flexors. And just rock back and forth gently. Let the head hang. Sway left to right, right to left. With every exhale, extend the hands a little more. If you're experiencing low back pain or your posture's off, this is a great pose. And just let the chest sink down to the ground. And take the pose a little further and come up onto the fingertips. And exhale the chest to the ground. Exhale, walk the hands over to the right side of your body as far as you can get it. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale, walk back to the center. And walk the hands over to the left side of the body. And just relax here for a few breaths. Enjoy that opening. Come out of the pose, just gently walk the hands back toward the middle of your thighs. And push back up. You're going to come out of it just how you came into the pose, gently. Okay, and when you're comfortable, just rock the hips forward just to release any energy. Curl the toes and push the hips up into the air, being supported by your hands. Rock the hands up, hands on the hip. Gently come up with the knees bent. Okay, let's move our props to the side. Next we'll come into a squat pose. So come into a squat wherever you can get it. And align the feet forward as far straight as possible. And just relax into this pose. Sway the hips left and right. Now we'll take the right hand and place it on the outer right side of our foot. Left hand, float it gracefully up into the air. And look up at the left hand. You'll feel a nice stretch in the right hip and right thigh. Hold it here for a few breaths. Come down and we'll do the same with the right hand. I take the left hand and bring it on the opposite side of the left foot. Gracefully inhale the right hand up into the air. Stare up at the right palm. Come back down gently. Now to come out of this pose, bring the hands in the middle of your mat, of your feet, and push up. Push your hips up into the air. Turn the feet forward. Now don't come out of the pose just yet. Toggle the feet to a wide stance and come to a flat back. And exhale. Take the right hand and place it on top of the right shin, ankle, or foot. Sweep the left arm up into the air and come into a nice twist. And inhale, stretch up. Exhale down. And we'll switch hands. Left hand on top of the the right foot. Bring the right arm up into the air to a nice twist to a flat back. Inhale, reach toward the ceiling. And we'll flow here for 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the center of the mat. And jump the feet back in toward the center. And I hope you enjoyed that simple hip opening exercise. Feel free to repeat it as many times as you need to. The most effective way that I like to do it, I practice that sequence about 3 times a week, and it really helps to keep the hips open and my alignment together. Ashe, have a great day.